Welcome to the Worst of the Riot podcast. Coming up, we finally have proof that Kate Middleton is safe and sound. Or do we?
Also, there's too many men on Wikipedia and more on the Worst of the Riot podcast.
It is The Riot on Radio U, 8772 Radio U. Remember, when you're filling out your brackets this week, to go ahead and join up with our Radio U Music Madness group to see how your brackets stack up against us Radio U DJs. You can find the link to join that at Radio U Official on Instagram. Oh, yeah, good day. Welcome to Tuesday. Hello, Isaiah. I don't know if you saw this havoc in the country of Ethiopia over the weekend, that they're still trying to piece things back together after the biggest bank in Ethiopia experienced a glitch that allowed people to withdraw money or transfer money, and it didn't affect their account. This big bank in Ethiopia is now down $40 million.
But that's no good for them.
But
that's great for everybody else.
Yeah, that's right. I imagine people, just the scene at some of the ATMs, what it must have been like on Saturday when this occurred. They said it took several hours for them to identify the issue and be able to freeze transactions so that they'd stop losing money. But that was already too late. $40 million had been moved out. With them, I guess, not really exactly a good way to track it. And so the people can just have their money. You know what I mean? Because they can't prove who did and who didn't go through this whole thing. And so then it makes me wonder, let's think about how good of people we are. If you noticed this was going on, or if everybody was buzzing somebody's like, you got to go to the bank. They're letting people withdraw money for free. How much would you withdraw? How much would you feel okay taking out?
I know that I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it no matter what.
I wouldn't do it no matter what. I know that I wouldn't do it because, in the past, anytime that there's been a glitch, it's never been something that stood true.
It's
never
always come back to bite you.
You've never gotten to keep the money.
Yeah, you don't get off scot-free.
No, so I would say I wouldn't. I know that I wouldn't go. I know that I wouldn't withdraw it. Even if other people did it, I know that I wouldn't do it.
Is that because you're good or because you're scared?
I would say it's a mixture of both.
See, I think about this, right?
I know that you would go.
Oh, yeah.
I know you would go.
Definitely. I'm that type of guy.
You're looking for every hack for money that I can even imagine.
Oh, yeah. Every little loophole. I'm hustling. I'm a hustler. That's what I do. And so, but here's what I'm thinking. That I wouldn't go. It'd be silly to go and withdraw thousands of dollars, maybe more than you even have. That'd be a silly thing to do.
What are you going to do? Withdraw $10 and be like, whoa, look at me.
Yeah, I think you got to find the level of, if I ever have to pay this would be nice to have as a little bonus, a little free money for HUD. But also, if I have to pay this back one day, it's not going to kill me. So probably a couple $100. It's probably where
we'd be missing out.
Yeah.
All of our buddies millionaires.
I know, that's right.
And I'd feel like an idiot.
Yeah. Think about $40 million in just a few hours. So people were banking this. They were going wild with it.
And you got to think too, for those people, even if the government said you got to give this back, as long as you don't spend it immediately, you could give it back. But now they're in a great spot where they're just millionaires now.
That's right.
Unbelievable. I need to move to Ethiopia for mistakes like this.
Yeah.
Nobody does it better. The Riot Radio U.
Kate Middleton.
I don't think she ever left the news.
No, the center of yet another conspiracy theory this morning. If we remember back to just a short few weeks ago, there was a picture that popped up of Kate Middleton and her children that people were saying was photoshopped, which usually wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Celebrities Photoshop pictures all the time. But Kate Middleton has not been seen in a very long time. People wondering, where is Kate? And so when she posted that Photoshop picture of her with her kids, started raising alarm bells.
Yeah.
So today, TMC, or over the weekend, they put out a video saying Kate Middleton seemed to be in good spirits while out and about with Prince William on Saturday.
Okay, I saw the video.
They were shopping around. Everyone's like, oh, thank goodness.
It put my concerns at ease.
Kate back in the news. Here
Yeah.
she is. But people stating it would be good news if it was really Kate.
Oh.
But they are claiming that this is not Kate Middleton,
Uh-huh.
but a stunt double,
What?
causing more controversy. Some of the claims,
Mm-hmm.
they say this stunt double of Kate,
Yeah.
much shorter. All the pictures of the Prince and Kate Middleton,
Yeah.
they are nearly the same height. Prince William probably has like an inch on her.
Okay.
This woman, I mean, she's coming up to his chin.
Hmm.
A whole head.
Well,
a whole head taller.
Maybe it's just perspective.
Could be the angle.
She's further away.
You know what? It could be the angle.
That wouldn't feed the conspiracy.
But let me give you this then.
Okay.
If you believe it's just
Yeah,
the
I'm skeptical
angle,
of that.
how about this? Thankfully, this stunt double did have her hair pushed behind her ear
Mm-hmm.
when making this stroll
Of course.
with Prince William.
Just as Kate Middleton would.
Precisely. And people saying the ear shape of this woman completely different.
How close up is this video? I've seen it. How could you see her ears that well to know?
Kate with a very round ear, where this new, not Kate, a very pointed ear. And I will tell you, for someone that hasn't really bought into this conspiracy theory,
Yeah.
I mean, the ears are, this is where they get them.
Questionable ears, you're saying.
I mean, even as someone who's not so keen into looking into this,
yeah.
this is even making me ring some alarm bells here. These ears.
I don't know. It's pretty blurry. I'm seeing this now. I don't know. Feels like a stretch. But you understand, we are, some could say, through the looking glass now. That like we can't believe anything. We can't believe anything that is sent out, even from TMZ. Normally, TMZ, Isaiah, would you agree, very truthful?
Always.
They would call into their entire credibility into question if they didn't get this right. So, where are we? Who can we be left to trust if not TMZ?
So at this point here, so many things wrong with this. It's a blurry video.
Mm-hmm.
Height wrong. Many people saying the style. Kate would never wear this clothing. Face, ears, hair wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Seems as if Kate Middleton may have been spotted, but maybe not.
Or may not. Has anybody even mentioned also the idea that maybe this whole video is just AI generated?
Could be.
That could explain why it's off, but it also wouldn't alleviate any concerns, would it?
And so
AI getting pretty advanced nowadays.
You got to wonder why they're even doing all this. Why are they even trying? If they knew the last thing they put out to the public, which was the photo of Kate that was ran through because of the photoshopping, now they're attempting a video with a stunt double.
Yeah.
What are they thinking?
They're trying something even more difficult.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
you know this is going to get picked apart.
Yeah. So it must be real. I have no doubts.
We only have one question. Where is Kate?
Yeah. We need an answer.
This is Radio U's Worst of the Riot.
You believe this is true, Isaiah? That Wikipedia is too manly?
I can't believe it.
That's what a new study claims. Out of Europe, researchers combed through the many, many, many articles on Wikipedia, the many people who edit Wikipedia, and what they found was a strong male bias. There are way more articles about male figures than women figures. There's also more, and these could go hand in hand. The people who edit Wikipedia tend to be more likely to be men than be women, which feeds into possibly the idea that there's more articles about men than there are about women. And this is being considered possibly a negative.
Well, did the ladies like Wikipedia?
That's
Does
what I
that
was
seem
thinking.
like something that they like?
That's what I was thinking.
I get on Wikipedia all the time.
Yeah. I'm sure that women get on Wikipedia frequently to look at things, to research. But to me, I think there's two reasonable explanations for why men tend to dominate Wikipedia because I think men are more likely to not have a life and just sit there and edit Wikipedia pages more than women. I think that's or if you whether you're a man or a woman, you don't have a life, and you're less likely to waste the time you have, the precious time you have editing Wikipedia articles if you're a lady. I think you've got better things to waste your life with. And for us guys, that's just, I mean, I would not edit Wikipedia, but it feels like more of a guy thing. And that's a compliment to women is what that is.
I also have a theory.
Okay.
I like this one. I think that men have no humbleness to them.
Okay.
So I think every so-called expert that's online is like, oh, I know more than the most people, so I'll just go ahead and edit Wikipedia.
Well, actually,
yeah, let me just help you out here. Put my input in. Where women, on the other hand, they're a little bit more humble than us fellows.
Yeah.
And so they're like, well, why would I think that I should edit this Wikipedia page if I don't feel like I'm the most knowledgeable?
Yeah.
Where men always think they're the most knowledgeable.
Oh,
so
yeah.
therefore, if they don't put their input into Wikipedia, they're doing a disservice to the world by them not putting their mind out there, their words out there, where women, on the other hand, don't have that obnoxious level of confidence that sometimes men do. I think that could be a big issue there.
Yeah, I think
that's why you can't trust Wikipedia either.
That's meaningful as well. And yeah, guys are just out here mansplaining every single topic on Wikipedia. And then the fact that there's more articles about men, I wonder if that holds true for like as you go through time, because obviously if you go back in history, the people that were recording history were men, and they were talking about men. So just there's less.
Where did they get off?
Yeah, that's right. Like,
jeez, we thought we were this important for this long. It's honestly unbelievable.
In Attila the Hun's days, I don't think there was a lot of records written about women. It was probably just mostly all the guys, all the warriors that were out there warrioring and dominating the women. And that was, they weren't keeping track as much in their history books that they were recording. And so there's not a whole heck of a lot we can do about that now. But going forward, we can definitely write more articles about women. But I'm calling on us as men. Well, what can we do to help this? We got to stop editing Wikipedia.
But there's all the guys that are editing Wikipedia pages aren't listening because they're like, no, I have to. Like, people need to know what I think.
That's most men, but for me, I actually know what I'm talking about, and so I need to edit it. Yeah.
That's you idiots. Yeah, you guys shouldn't be editing. But me, on the other hand, I need to. No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't need to. Stop it.
Yeah, let's take it easy. But I'm not going to tell women to edit Wikipedia more. I'm just not going to do that.
Hey, get in there. Edit it up.
No, it's not a valuable use of your time. There's better things you can be doing.
Yeah, what are people doing editing that? But the people who are editing that aren't going to stop, no matter what.
It's one thing to edit the Wikipedia page of Britney Spears or Taylor Swift or Attila the Hun. It's another thing for all of the other many, many, many Wikipedia pages that don't need to be edited. And just leave those alone. I'm not going to tell you to edit those. There's so many that can just stand the way they are.
I don't even know how to edit them. I don't even know how I would even go about doing that.
I don't either. And that I consider that a positive trait.
Oh, hi there.
This worst of the riot.
Crank that up.
Radio U.
Big news in the world of game shows yesterday. Mr. Beast, don't know if you've heard of him. Pretty big star, pretty big name.
Familiar.
The biggest YouTuber in the world. He announced a deal with Amazon. He's teaming up to put a show on Prime Video. It's going to be a new game show. They say it's going to be fast-paced and high production. 1,000 contestants. And the winner will receive a cash prize of $5 million.
Sign me up.
Yeah, that is the biggest cash prize, the biggest prize for any game show in the United States, possibly in the world, but it's definitely the biggest. It surpasses the previous biggest payout, which is from, you may remember this, Netflix's Squid Game: The Challenge, which oddly offered you've seen the show, right? Squid, $4.56 million. Is that a tie-in to something that happens in the actual Squid Game?
456?
Yeah.
Possibly. That could have been somebody's number.
Yeah, I've never seen Squid Game. This might be too intense for me. But Mr. Beast, I feel like this is more accessible to me. Less of a show based off of people dying. But $5 million. That's a crazy prize. And to air it on Prime Video, it's also massive news.
Yeah, don't you wish that this was being aired on like CBS on normal TV?
Why do you say that?
Because it just feels more game show-esque. It's for all the game shows that I watch. I'm not used to going to a streaming service to watch a game show.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch Deal or No Deal on cable television.
Actually, that's a good point. That I don't seek out game shows. And when you're streaming, by definition, you don't like accidentally wind up streaming something.
Never.
You're looking through a list of things, and it's hard for. I know people are going to watch this because it's Mr. Beast. People love Mr. Beast. But it is true that if this was on just regular TV, I was like, well, I don't really know what's coming on after the football game, the basketball game. Oh, it's Mr. Beast. Okay, I'll stick around for that. But
give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll see. Maybe I get hooked. But the idea that I'm going to go find this on Prime Video, which the funny thing is, just about probably as many people have Prime Video as CBS. Like if you've got Prime, people got Prime. But are you really going to go look for this unless you're a big Mr. Beast fan? Which again, there's many out there, but it's not the type of thing that I'm going to go looking for.
Because that's the part of it too. Is like when you were on like regular television, it was so easy to move off of a game show. You could start America's Got Talent and watch one contestant, and you could either get hooked because you flipped onto it and you were like, oh, she was good.
Yeah.
Let's watch another. And then everyone in the room was like, maybe we watch another. Or if they weren't so good and you weren't so much feeling it, you could easily just flip the channel. But when you decide that you're going to watch a show on Amazon Prime, that feels like a commitment.
Yeah.
You have to get through the whole game show.
Yep.
And who is ready to commit to an entire game show episode before you even know if you're going to like it or not?
Yeah.
I need to watch 5 seconds of The Masked Singer to get to know if I want to watch the next person go up or not.
Yeah.
Before
you know if the format is even something you're interested in.
Exactly.
Where if you start this Mr. Beast show, this Mr. Beast game show on Prime Video, every time you log into Prime Video, what's going to be there taunting you? Mr. Beast and that smile being like, you only watched 5 minutes and got bored. Don't you want to tune back in? And you're going to be like, no. That's probably what I would do. But it is the $5 million. That's hard to deny that is quite an impressive prize, the biggest prize in game show history. All the other details still under wraps, but Mr. Beast working on a game show for Prime Video coming soon.
If you like that video, there's a ton more. Go check out our past videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.